It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team at home runs and runs batted in. Brian Reynolds leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
Just about ready to go. And today's starter, Mitch Keller. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And now the count is even.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. One, two now. The shortstop takes the ball. That one drilled left field. Reynolds going back, and that one is out of here. He wastes no time on this one, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
And first offering is fouled off. Into center. Taylor moving under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Jock Peterson.
No, Boog, not just the fans, not just the people watching this game, but us. I mean, we're pretty fired up to watch this guy swing the bat. He's got big-time pop this season, slugging percentage over 500. Outfielders, put your track shoes on because you're going to be running in the gaps, trying to climb the wall. This guy is going to do damage when he gets the bat to the baseball. Don't take your eyes off of him.
And first offering is fouled off. In the air, center field. Under it. 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 7.
2 outs, base is empty. This is Corbin Carroll. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That one's in there. That's strike 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, you know, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
That one laced to center and a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. A long throw, and that's the 3rd out. we're back. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win. And I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Number 19 at the plate now. That's ball one. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So up next, Connor Joe. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Man at second. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the second game of the series. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Ryan Reynolds here comes into this one with more homers than anyone in the National League. Close, but called a ball. Ball one.
Counts 1-0.
One out and a runner at second. That one not close. And now 2-0. Wouldn't chase that time. Reynolds checks his swing, appeal to third. No, he held back. That's ball four.
Batting fourth, not shortstop.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Good power, not great in the OBP department. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Righty to the plate. Fought off foul.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
One out. Runners at first and second. Squirts away a little bit. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two on, one out. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now, Liover Peguero. Right through there for a strike. The pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Up the middle, Perdomo. They get the force out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Pirates strand a couple. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And Jack Peterson stands in.
Number 3, Jack Peterson.
The wind to the pitch. This to third. Over to Joe. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Gurriel, an all-star a season ago, 30 years old now, and he was born in Cuba. And there's a strike. Good eye right there. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
One out, base is empty. This one high in the air to left center. Taylor makes the catch. 2 down.
Batting 7, the third baseman.
And now the veteran third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Next offering upstairs. Fastball for a strike. And another ball. Two down, nobody on. He goes down looking. And the Diamondbacks down in order, but they lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. And here's the veteran outfielder, Michael A. Taylor. Gallant back to work. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Just missed. And there's a foul ball. Bounced up the middle. What a stop. The throw. Nicely done for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop. Gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. First offering misses badly for ball one. The wind and the pitch. Turned on, but foul wide of third. The Pirates down by a run, bottom half of inning number 2. And that's outside. Pulls that one foul. Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now it's the right fielder, Edward Olivares. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. And that one sliced foul. Two outs. Got him. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Bucks go down quietly, and it remains 1-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Number 14, Gabriel Moreno.
The right-hander back to work. In the dirt, and it's 1-0. Wouldn't chase that time. And a pitch. That one finds the zone. Now 2-1. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Taylor drifts towards it. And there's one away. Now it's the pitcher for the D-backs, Zach Gallen. That one finds the zone. Going 1-1's the count. Fastball for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
One down, base is empty. 0-1. Just outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
On the ground to third, and that chance handled. Throw to first is in time. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Olivares going back, and he brings it in the warning track. No runs, no hits, no errors. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Pirates nothing. Back here at PNC Park as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mitch Keller. As he turns on the rubber, here with that good live arm delivers. That pitch clips the outside corner. Strike 1. And that one is inside. Ball to strike. The pitch. Fly ball down the line. And it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and now the Pirates leadoff man. He hit a leadoff double in the bottom of the 1st. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Ball 1 there.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And he deals. And that one fouled off. Keller aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's outside. Ball 2.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Connor Joe. Down the inside corner for a strike. Fouled off down the right side. And that's in the dirt. And that is ball 1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Kicks and fires. That one misses. And now 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Man at first, one away. Stays alive. The pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Three-two now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Three-two on the way. And that's ball four. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, interesting. He went with the off-speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Now the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. And that's in the dirt.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
2 on, 1 out. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Righty delivers.
That's ball four.
Good to lay off that pitch down.
O'Neal Cruz up next. And a 3-1 on the way. This one in the air, center field. Peterson drifts towards it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, O'Neal.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Big swing and a miss.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Ripped towards third. They take the force out. What a play. Inning over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. 3 innings complete. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Pirates nothing. And we're back onto the 4th. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. And here it comes. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Nabs it, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Here's Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Wastes no time there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now Corbin Carroll. And that one fouled off. Marte leads off first with 1 away. In the air, right field. He makes the grab.
the center fielder, number 20, Jock Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson. First pitch misses.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
2 outs. Right through there for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one finds the corner. That's strike 2. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 1 left for Arizona, but they still lead it 1-0. Bottom 4, and stepping in is the speedy Liover Peguero. The pitch. Fair ball. So digging in, Michael A. Taylor. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next offering is downstairs.
That's a really good take.
Gallen checks on the runner. Peguero gets back easily. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Bounce to the right side. Finds its way through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
First and second, no outs. Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1. He was late there, strike 1. First and second here, no outs. And a pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And a pitch. Got him swinging for the K. Throw, save. And both runners move up on the wild pitch. Edward Olivares, the next Pirate to hit. Golden opportunity right here. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases loaded with 1 away. Mitch Keller, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
On the ground. Marte tosses to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. back to the top of the lineup. And now the Pirates leadoff man. 1 for 2. Just missed.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Makes the catch, inning over. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We've played 4. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Olivares moving back for it. Fielding for the wall, makes the catch and foul ground.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to walk that one back, no doubt.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Eugenio Suarez. Went down on strikes his first time through. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Suarez goes 5 feet 11 inches, 32 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. On the ground right side, throws to first in time.
The catcher, number 14, Gabriel.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
2 down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Wouldn't chase that time. That misses. They're down 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Gets it to first, and that is the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. Back here in Pittsburgh, down the number 2 hitter, Connor Joe. The wide to kick the pitch. And that misses off the outside edge.
You know, these Pirates finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had the chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
The wind of the pitch. And downstairs.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Right through there for a strike. Two now. On the ground, right side. Walker takes it himself, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. Fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Fouled off left side. And the 0-2. Gets a piece, and stays alive. Not close with that one. Now 1-2. Just missed. One down, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
So 2 down now, and here is O'Neal Cruz. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
0-1's the count.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the second game of the series. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Still tied 1-1. Back here at PNC Park. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Zach Gallen. Keller back to work. Right down to shoot. And it's 0-1.
Well, these Diamondbacks just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them. So they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Got him looking for the strikeout. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, that's great execution of the pitch right there, and the battery working together. Catcher does a nice job to present that to the umpire and get that call, third strike.
Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. He's already homered in this game. There's a strike. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That one misses. 2-2. Line drive. Oh, he gloves it.
That ball was ticketed for right center field all the way, but not so fast, the second baseman says. Leaps up into the air and brings it down. Some nice hang time as well when he was up there.
And the batter now, Christian Walker. Flips the corner. Strike one. Two outs. Ripped on a line. Taylor makes the catch, inning over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. All tied 1-1. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the second baseman, Liover Peguero. The pitch. That one is upstairs. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Number 30 up and loosening in the pen. Thompson getting cranked up as well. Right-hander kicks, deals. Late with the swing there.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
That just misses, and the count is even 2-2.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible 2-strike pitch.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
So up next, Michael A. Taylor. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Almost 100 pitches through 5 1/3 innings. I'm thinking he's probably done in the next couple of batters.
Righty to the plate. And that's outside. 1-1. The pitch. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Here's the catcher to hit, Henry Davis. In the air out to center. Peterson drifts towards it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Ketel Marte.
And the right-hander back to work. And that skips into dirt.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Here comes a pitch. And another ball.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Kicks and deals. It's through for a hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Go-ahead run on base, and here is Corbin Carroll. Hit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And there's a ball. Keller checks the runner. Marte dives back in, but they got him.
Well, when you're the go-ahead run over there at first base, you've got to be extra careful and make sure that you don't get picked off, make sure that you don't get doubled off on a line drive. But right there, we just had a mental lapse.
And the count 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Jock Peterson getting ready to hit. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2 down, nobody on. That one drifts inside. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to eat it, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Gurriel gets a piece. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch off, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Got him swinging. So it's no runs on 2 base hits. No errors and 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. All tied 1-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 30.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Edward Olivares.
The right fielder, Edward Olivares.
And here it comes. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. The 0-1. Outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Some activity in the bullpen for the Pirates. Colin Holderman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. And the right-hander deals. And that just misses. Right-handed reliever. That one just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And a pitch. In the air, right field. Carroll makes the catch. And there's one down. Derek Shelton bringing a bat off the bench now. Key Brian Hayes. He represents the go-ahead run. Upstairs. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. To third. Whips it across. Now 2 out.
Now back, the third baseman.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Here's the third baseman. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Two outs. And another ball. This one in the air, right field. Carroll makes the catch, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. 8th inning coming up. All tied 1-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Johan Oviedo.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Eugenio Suarez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. The pitch. And the slider just misses. Action in the pen down there. Colin Holderman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. The wind of the pitch. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And that's a little bit high.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Righty delivers. That one missed. Gabriel Moreno to bat next. Here comes a 3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. His 14th of the year, and they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 2-1.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And a foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out, and we're in the top of the 8th. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Taylor under it. Makes the grab, one down. D-backs making a move for a pinch hitter, Jake McCarthy.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
First pitch, and he just misses. Oviedo, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. One down, base is empty.
No, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 3. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the 2nd game of the series. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. The wind and the pitch. Inside ball 4.
First base.
The batter, number 2.
Now up next for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. Rudder takes off. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Runner at second here, one gone. The shortstop takes the ball. Man at second.
Ball 2.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Way high with that one. And now 3-1. And he deals. Now this is in the air down the line. Olivares pulls it down. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Next to hit for Arizona, Christian Walker. Ball 1 on a pitch inside. Popped up right side. Joe makes the catch, and that is that. D-backs get one on the solo jack. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Paul Sewald.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The pitch. Fouled off. He was late. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Kyle Nelson up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Next offering upstairs. Right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
And now here is Brian Reynolds. Fought off foul. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That one inside, and the count is 1-2. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Now it's the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz.
Ball.
And ball 1. Just missed. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I've noticed they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is if you're going to make a mistake, you got to make it off the dish. If it leaks out over the plate with this kind of power, you'll be asking for a new baseball.
That's a strike. It's 2-2. Got him. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bucks go down quietly, and they trail it here 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. That's in there. 0-2. Ball 1 there.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And a 1-2. On a line out towards center. One down.
The right fielder, number 7. Corbin.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Corbin Carroll. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. One down, base is empty. And it is 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead. Now here is Jock Peterson. First offering, and it just misses.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
That's off the mark. And that's ball 2. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. In the air, out towards left center. Reynolds gets under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Pirates 1. The left-hander on now, Kyle Nelson.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the second baseman, Liover Peguero. What are you looking to do in these spots? You're down a run. You're leading off the inning.
He's not a power hitter, a guy that's looking to tie it up with one swing. So he's going to take and get into this at bat and try to get deep into the bat. Ultimately, however he can, get to first base.
That's outside. Now 2-0.
Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
1-run game, bottom 9. That one misses. And now 3-0. Michael A. Taylor next to bat for the Bucks. And the pitch. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
No outs. Runner at first. Michael A. Taylor, the next Pirate to hit. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Step off, throw to first. Peguero back in standing. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is down low. That's a strike. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. just missed the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, catcher.
He's 2 outs away.
Next to hit,
Henry Davis. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That one finds the zone. 0-1. The pitch. And fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And another ball. Here comes a pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Edward Olivares waiting for a turn at the plate. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
With the tying run in scoring position in the bottom of the 9th, Edward Olivares, the next Pirate to hit. Outside. 1-0.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
That one hit to right. Carroll on the move, heading back. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall. Both runners tagging. Relay throw home, tag, got him. And that's the ball game.
sometimes games come down to this. You've got to press the issue. Try to get that run across and tie it up. But an excellent throw. Nice job of concentration putting the tag on the runner. Exciting finish to this game today.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. For the Pirates, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,362. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.